Now, Zane, what is our first topic for today?
So our first topic today, we've got this article from Vanity. Oh. Fucked it up right out the gate. What's up?
You mean Variety?
Variety, yeah.
I was like, from Vanity?
I don't fucking know news articles. What's up?
This is exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah. A new DC star is born. Lady Gaga is in early negotiations to join Joker Folie Deux as Joker's partner in madness, Harley Quinn, for what would be a musical sequel to director Todd Phillips' 2019 blockbuster. Speculation that Harley Quinn would appear in the movie first bubbled to the surface after Phillips posted the cover of the screenplay to Instagram on June 7th. The subtitle Folie Deux refers to the shared delusional disorder, and Joker's only real companion, other than Batman anyway, has been Quinn, a character first created for Batman the Animated Series in the early 1990s.
Sorry. Anyway, guys, so let me just break down what he said. A little bit ago, back in 2019, one of the best years for film like ever, this little picture came out, this little indie picture that made, $1 billion at the box office called Joker, directed by Todd Phillips, came out. And it was never intended to be a sequel. It was supposed to start this Black Label series of independent DC films that are not connected to other universes. And originally, it was slated to have Martin Scorsese as the director, and a main actor being Leonardo DiCaprio. Obviously, it's evolved since, and Joaquin Phoenix literally won Best Actor at the Academy Awards, as well as this making $1 billion. So what is Warner Brothers going to do? Oh, we said we wouldn't make a sequel. Bitch, they made a sequel. And in this sequel, they have decided to, in my opinion, cast from cosplay hell Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. Now, here's the thing. I love Lady Gaga as an actor and a singer. I loved A Star Is Born. I really, really actually liked her in House of Gucci, even though that movie is just like a total fucking mess. And Jared Leto should be embarrassed. Regardless, she's somebody who I think is so on the nose that this sounds terrible. But as it's been shown, the movie's basically, as far as we know, going to be these two have psychotic delusions, and during these delusions, they break out into song. That sounds a lot different than the first Joker movie, but whatever. Franny, what do you think of this news?
I think it sounds awesome. I'm excited for it. I don't even care. I'm gonna see this one, even if I have to go without you.
You just want Joaquin and Lady Gaga to sing like "Shallow," but as Joker and Harley Quinn.
I think it's gonna be fun. I like it.
Man.
I think Lady Gaga can act. I didn't see A Star Is Born, but I've heard she did good in it, and I've wanted to see that one. Mm-hmm. But I think it's gonna be good. I think she's got the right look for it.
And you saw her in American Horror Story.
I was gonna say, aren't you a big American Horror Story fan?
Yeah, I saw her in American Horror Story. Like, she can act and she can do like serious roles, but I don't know how serious they're gonna like. I mean, I guess they are going to do it pretty damn serious.
Or are they? Right?
Or are
they? And that's for me where the question
Right.
comes in. 1 second, Zane. We'll get to your thoughts because I know exactly where you're going.
I hope they do it serious.
And it rhymes with Paul Genie. Just kidding. We were talking about Paul Dini before the show. He was very excited to write it on the board. But so I think this movie could totally work. But they have to walk such a fucked up line, because the first Joker movie is essentially Taxi Driver and the comedian put together, and for that I didn't even like the movie that much. I felt like it was dreary and kind of redundant. It had done a lot of things that other movies had done before, like quite literally stealing scenes. And now it's like, oh, we're gonna do like West Side Story, but with Joker and Harley. And if they play off the delusions well enough, and the music is well made enough, obviously I can't tell you whether the movie's going to be good or not, because so many movies have come out, like Lego Movie, and you just expected them to suck really hard, and they're actually quite great. So I'm going to give Todd Phillips a chance here. The Hangover films are incredible. Joker looked really great, even though I felt like it was the same thing. So we'll see. Now, Zane, you hear this news. What do you think about all this? And in general, are you hyped for Joker 2? Did you see Joker 1 and did you like it?
So, from what you said about the Lego movie, the Lego Batman is probably one of my favorite Batman
Dude,
movies.
it's
just
so good.
across
Didn't
the
we
board.
all see it together?
I think
No, we saw
no,
the Lego movie together.
We saw the Lego movie together,
okay.
but I did end up seeing Lego Batman later on, and that is just
I have
so
it on
good.
Blu-ray. I don't give a fuck.
It's such a good movie.
Michael Cera's Robin is cute as shit. I don't give a shit, dude.
Yeah, the kids at the orphanage call me Dick. Well, kids can be mean. Like, I love that. It's so good.
Is
But
that
no,
what you want from your Joker too? Do you want it to be like tongue in cheek or?
That's so I'm on the fence. I'm like, I don't know if doing it as a musical, especially when you start to bring Harley Quinn in there, there's already so much drama that's been going on where people have finally realized, like, oh, it's no longer cute to be like, talk about like, oh, she's the Harley to my Joker. Like, no, Joker's an awful
Well,
human being. Like, let's talk about the fact that he's a literal fucking monster.
Yeah, guys, just a quick little recommendation from me. And I don't know if you've even seen this. The Harley Quinn animated series is the best current
It's so
depiction
fucking good.
of that relationship, in my opinion.
I love her and Poison Ivy in that show. Mwah.
So good. The whole show's great.
Yeah. But no, so like it's one of those things where I think that if they try to do it too dark, the backlash is going to be ridiculous. So
Well, they didn't give a fuck with that first Joker movie. There were people who were like, "You're basically making incel the power anthem of films."
Yeah.
I think
That's
it's
fair.
I think it's the opposite. I think if they go too light, people won't like it.
I honestly, I cannot tell you how to walk this line because if somebody was like, "Pitch a Joker 2 movie to me," I think somewhere
Pitch a
in
Joker
like,
2 musical.
like that's
yeah.
where I'm at. Like a musical
Right.
was the last. Like when
It's
I
not-
read in the article,
It just seems to me like Todd Phillips was like, okay, they're going to make, like, I don't know for sure. Maybe his vision is incredible for this. But for me, it was like they're like saying, okay, you need to make a second Joker movie. He's like, I'll just make whatever the fuck I want. Let's make Mad Love with music and Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga.
Can Joaquin Phoenix sing? Do we know?
Yes, he
Okay,
can.
that's good.
He's not like the best singer in the world.
But I mean, Lady
he'll
Gaga
totally
can
pull this
sing,
off.
so.
Also, like, the other part of the story that I kind of find a lot of problems with is how are they going to make me believe that this incelled, not very clever or like over domineering Joker, this basic like man child from the first movie, he's not the cynical, smart Joker we know from the comic books. How is he going to swoon and win over Harleen Quinzel, regardless of her mental illness? I mean, like, that's kind of the most negative part of the first movie, and it seems like we're already on a bad foot with the second one by being like, yeah, someone like Lady Gaga, a goddess amongst us, will fall for
Well-
someone fucking psychotic like Joker.
Well, towards the end, he starts getting notoriety and like.
That's true, and there is rumors with this movie that there's another person pretending to be Joker, like taking credit for it, and the rumor is that it's Willem Dafoe. Not verified, but there is a rumor that there's a second Joker in this movie, and it plays onto that Folie Deux like tagline. And I would like to see that, but I'm also just like, if we're just gonna kill off Joaquin's Joker, why are we making the sequel? Like, if you're just gonna make it a different Joker now, why are we even bothering with calling it Joker 2 just to make money? Like, silly. Yeah.
every time I hear the subtitle name, I
Yeah.
just think of the Fall Out Boy album where they had all of the features.
Yeah. Is that the one with is that the one with American Sweethearts?
I think so. I know that $20 Nosebleed is on it because that's
Yeah.
a fucking
$20.
banger.
Yep, that's the one.
yeah.
American Sweethearts. Yeah. And I don't care. And I don't care about this movie. Guys, do you have anything else you guys wanted to add?
No.
Back around to the guys. Guys, if you have thoughts on Joker 2 and like you think that we're just like totally wrong and you're super hyped for this, or you're hearing this and you're like, well, I didn't like the first one, maybe I'll like this one. Whatever your thoughts are, leave in the comments below. Let us know what you think about this story. Let us know if there's a story that you want us to cover. Just inform us. Let us know. And make sure to like and subscribe.